hold here, on top of also having an armbar.
This is incredible.
This is why I'm talking about him being the best scientific wrestler in the world. Look at Garcia pushing the rope forward, trying to help Nigel.
Now, Garcia needs to be careful, though, because referee Stefan Smith is watching this one closely, but Zack Sabre Jr. Talk about
he's still trying to help him.
This is the difference of what we talk about between chess technical wrestling and freelance jazz artistry. The way Zack Sabre Jr. has long described technical wrestling in his style.
Yeah, the improvised jazz on display, and
I saw you the first time.
Garcia getting an earful from Stefan Smith.
Oh, how upset would Nigel be if he got disqualified because of Daniel Garcia?
Daniel Garcia himself, Lee Moriarty, and Mexico's Hechicero were the other three competitors in that technical spectacle that was won by Nigel McGuinness. Then Nigel,
See, this will be an interesting challenge. I'll be interested to see who has the better uppercut between Zack Sabre Jr. and Nigel McGuinness.
It is a question 15 years in the making.
I will have to say my uppercut is better than both of theirs.
Of course you would. And Walker, you've seen the growth of Zack Sabre Jr. as a striker firsthand. Of course, he's very comfortable throwing those kicks, but the uppercuts, the upper body strikes beyond the uppercut, not something that Zack likes to do, but something he's been forced to embrace in New Japan Pro Wrestling because of the style.
And that goes all the way back to his days in Pro Wrestling Noah and the dojo underneath. Well, a litany of incredible talents in that regard. But Sabre Jr. in New Japan Pro Wrestling stands at the top for a reason and is not going to be looking to fall to anyone, let alone Nigel McGuinness tonight.
Both men very unsteady on their feet.
But sometimes you see Zack Sabre Jr. doing this, and he's goading his opponent into something.
Yeah, you're
a
right.
rope-a-dope situation, if you will. As
Sabre, who's bleeding from the nose? Is he bleeding from the nose?
I believe so. As one of those uppercuts may have caught him flush on the face. But nonetheless, both men undaunted, both men continue on, but for how long?
Yeah, I don't think this is a great strategy for Zack Sabre Jr. Like I said, he's going to do better if he takes Nigel down to the mat.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful from Sabre Jr. into the bridge. No!
Oh, now, backslide is attempted. Whoa, very close there. Zack escaping the pinfall and escaping with his championship, at least for the moment. Oh, both men, a similar idea. Both men collide heads, and the left Kelly special on target for Nigel McGuinness.
It could be over here.
The cover made, and Zack again with the escape.
Nigel McGuinness has not won a career singles matchup since the year of 2011. Talk about a career ascension, a resurgence unlike any other if he wins IWGP Gold tonight.
I don't like the way Zack Sabre Jr.'s head hit the mat after that.
Oh, you're going to like that even less.
Nigel swinging for the fences, too. Oh!
But see, this is one of the areas Zack Sabre Jr. has really improved upon since the first time I met him in 2008, is that he has become much more resilient.
And also, Brian, Zack has been competing regularly. I mean, he's just coming off. Wait a second. The crucifix is in tight, and Nigel able to escape. He's been competing regularly, so he has those reps inside the ring. I mean, not just as a competitor in New Japan Pro Wrestling, but in the G1 Climax, that punishing month-long tournament that he just completed.
I mean, yeah, keep in mind, we are right off the back of that tournament. Zack has to be feeling every single bit of that pressure certainly applied on the lower spine here by Nigel McGuinness.
The lower spine and the arm. I would say one thing that's saving Zack Sabre Jr. right now is his mobility. Zack Sabre Jr. has incredible mobility. Oh, and into the triangle choke.
The triangle, as Zack Sabre Jr. was able to extricate himself from that hold. Now Daniel Garcia.
What's Daniel Garcia doing?
I mean, Garcia's pushing too many buttons here tonight.
He's chirping with referee Stefan Smith, but meanwhile,
did Nigel just break Zach's finger?
he very well could have, and Zach.
Oh, if he could move his finger, I don't think it's broken.
Yeah, two men who are akin to digit manipulation are Nigel McGuinness and Zack Sabre Jr.
Zach maneuvering himself to the bottom rope to force the break. It was that London Dungeon. It was how Nigel McGuinness won that four-way match to earn the right to challenge for this, but now Zack Sabre Jr. The 4 count from referee Stefan Smith. And
that's a match I'd like to see.
I've been waiting
There was
for
a match that we almost had, but it was Garcia that fell short back on Collision, Brian.
Go, just title, come on.
now Nigel
Nigel's up there, he's up there.
up on his feet, and Sabre to the ropes. Wait a second. Of London, is this it? 1, 2. A heads-up maneuver by Zack Sabre Jr. Tremendous ring awareness to get the boot on the bottom rope. With the up kick from Zack, and now into a pinning predicament.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Zack
Sabre.
reverses, European clutch, too cool.
Zach can be so tricky with those pins. No matter how much you think he's out, he can catch you at any moment.
Not quite the European clutch, Walker. I think had he sits in it, that might have been it. But now, once again, Nigel. 2. And Nigel the stack. Zack reverses.
It's quick. It's over. It's over.
That was a beautiful pinfall.
Still, IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Zack Sabre Jr.
Well, the suitcase is not getting any lighter for Zack Sabre Jr. tonight.
Zack Sabre Jr. remains IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. And Brian, all it took was a lapse of a fraction of a second for Nigel McGuinness, and Zack Sabre Jr. was able to leave London as still champion.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call that a lapse. I would call that a beautiful pinfall, because you see a lot of people in that sunset flip position, and watch Zack Sabre Jr., the difference to what he did. He arched up, put all the pressure of his feet on the arms, on the shoulder blades. That's a nearly impossible situation to kick out of.
And also Walker with the arm through the legs to almost anchor Nigel McGuinness to the championship and make the canvas and make a defense of his championship here tonight.
The better man won here tonight. There is no disputing that. And even Nigel McGuinness to showcase that here on the evening.
It's a great show of sportsmanship, respect from champion and challenger alike.
Well, Zack Sabre Jr. is going to be getting ready very soon in New Japan Pro Wrestling on the Road to Destruction, kicking off in September. But for tonight, and still IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, the frontman, TMDK's ZSJ.
Zack Sabre Jr. most likely in the future going to have to contend with Konosuke Takeshita, winner of the G1 Climax tournament. But as Sabre pays his respects to the greats of British professional wrestling. Wait a second. Tony Schiavone was about to deliver a special announcement, and Daniel Garcia, consolation prize there for Nigel McGuinness. But right now, let's go to the ring. Tony Schiavone for the special announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight here at the O2, we thank you for being a part of Forbidden Door. And tonight, you are part of the largest pro wrestling crowd ever in the O2. 18,992 fans. Thank you very much for tonight. Many great matches still to come.
Well, a great record set here in London. Believe me, if we could have fit 8 more seats in the O2, we certainly would have in pursuit of that round number. But there is nothing like being a part of All Elite Wrestling, whether we're in North America, whether we're here in the UK, or we're heading back to Australia. AEW is truly a worldwide sensation, and we thank you for joining us. But right now, Tekla and Queen Aminata, we saw them battling out of that match on the Forbidden Door 0 Hour, and I guess the battle has continued all this while as Tekla and Amanada now, look at this, coming through the curtain. The physicality between these two women, the animosity between these two women just cannot be contained.
The intensity of these two's rivalry.
Now, Tekla clubbing Amanada.
How long have they been fighting? They've got to be exhausted.
But they are brawling all the way to the ring. This is Amanada and Tekla has the chance of fight forever ringing. Oh, Amanada delivers the headbutt.
Guys, this is no doubt been one of the most explosive rivalries that we've had in the women's division in over a month now. Watch out.
Sky Blue, Julia Hart, Triangle of Madness. Having the back of the third point on that triangle. Tekla and, man, now perhaps a 3-on-1 situation for Queen Amanada. This could be trouble. As Tekla Jamie Hayter, she's been out of action with injury for the last few months. But now is back in explosive fashion.
The former women's world champion challenging all three guys. How about that?
And the Triangle of Madness backing down.
Jamie Hayter is back. The assist to Queen Amanada and the Triangle of Madness. Rather than contend with a fresh and fired up Jamie Hayter. Return. Wow, Jamie